Good morning, students. Today our topic is refraction through a rectangular glass slab. This is from chapter Light, class 10th. Okay. You don't worry, beta. I will try to explain it in details so that each and every point will be covered. Okay. So let's start. Yeah. To understand the phenomenon of refraction of light through a glass slab, let us do an activity. Okay. The first term is refraction. तो सबसे पहले हम कोशिश करेंगे समझने की कि रिफ्रैक्शन होता क्या है. Actually, refraction means bending of light when it travels from one medium to another. So suppose this is air and this is glass slab. Okay, or you can write this is glass. So there are two media. First is air and second one is glass. When light enters from air to glass, then it bends. Okay, so this bending of light when it enters in another medium is called refraction. Okay, suppose this is water, and if light travels from air to water, when it enters in water, then it bends. So this bending of light when it enters in another medium, that is called refraction. Okay, now in this activity we will learn about refraction through a rectangular glass slab. तो यहाँ क्या precautions हमें लेना है, क्या conclusion हमारा होगा, क्या result हमारा इस एक्टिविटी का होगा, तो हम वो सारे पॉइंट्स कवर करेंगे. Okay, so you see this is the activity 10.10 and here one figure is also, this is the figure. Okay, then what I do, okay, now you see the first point, that is fix a sheet of white paper on a drawing board using drawing pins. So first of all you take a drawing board. Okay, यहाँ precautions क्या लेना है आपको, जो आप ड्राइंग बोर्ड सिलेक्ट करोगे वो ड्राइंग बोर्ड सॉफ्ट होना चाहिए. इट शुड बी सॉफ्ट. Why? Because you have to fix the pins. So if it is soft, then it will be easy for you to fix. आपको सिलेक्ट करना है, it should be soft. Okay, तो फर्स्ट स्टेप आपने ड्राइंग बोर्ड सिलेक्ट किया and then fix a white paper sheet on drawing board. व्हाइट पेपर यहाँ सीट जो आपने व्हाइट सीट जो क्यों सिलेक्ट किया है, बिकॉज यू हैव टू draw the outlines. Okay, so if you take white paper, if you select white paper or white sheet, then the outlines it will be visible, okay, easily. So first you take a cardboard and or drawing board, then fix a white paper sheet, place a rectangular slab over the sheet in the middle. Okay, place a rectangular slab over the sheet in the middle. First you take a cardboard, then white paper sheet, and then place a rectangular glass slab. Okay, यहाँ precautions क्या लेना है बेटा आपको, जो आपने rectangular glass slab आपने जो select किया है, okay, it should be perfectly rectangular. Okay, first thing, and its all faces should be smooth. यहाँ इसके faces smooth होने चाहिए ताकि आप इजीली एक स्ट्रेट लाइन आप ड्रॉ कर पाओ. ओके, द फेसेस उसका स्मूथ नहीं होगा तो रिजल्ट आपका अच्छे से नहीं आ पाएगा. ओके, नाउ द थर्ड पॉइंट, ड्रॉ द आउटलाइन स्लैब विद अ पेंसिल. ओके, लेट अस नेम द आउटलाइन एज ABCD. यहाँ पे आपको कंफ्यूजन है कि हमें आउटलाइन कौन सा हमें ड्रॉ करना है, हमें रेक्टेंगुलर ग्लास का आउटलाइन पेंसिल से ड्रॉ करना है. ओके, यू सी लाइक दिस. आपने जब व्हाइट पेपर शीट लिया, सपोज ये बैकग्राउंड जो है व्हाइट पेपर शीट है, आपने ये बाउंड्री आपने ड्रॉ किया ए बी सी डी. ओके, ए बी सी डी. You can write A, B and then C here and then D here. Okay, because in maths na we just write clockwise or anti-clockwise, like A, B, C, D. You can write this type. So this point is also covered. Take four identical pins. Fix two pins E and AF vertically such that the line joining the pins is inclined to the edge AB. Means you have to fix two pins E and F vertically, obliquely, you can say obliquely, E and F. You see in the diagram, in the picture, in figure 10.10, E and F. Where E and F? Wait. These are the pins E and F. Okay, you just fix two pins E and F. Okay, so that it makes an angle. It makes an angle. Okay, so these 4-5 points we cover. First, we take a drawing board, then fix a white paper sheet, then place a rectangular glass slab, then draw the outlines, then take four identical pins and fix two pins E and F. We should fix it obliquely. Okay, look for the images of the pins E and F through the opposite edge and fix another pins G and H so that all the pins lie on a straight line. Okay, this you see. First you fix E and F here, E and F pins. Then from the opposite edge. This is the edge and opposite edge. This is the opposite edge. That. Okay. Now you see here. You put G and H pins here. G and H pins, and this E, F and G and H. These all the pins should lie in a straight line. Okay. Now in the next point, then remove the pins and the slab. You remove all the pins and slabs. Join the positions of tips of the tip of the pins E and F and produce the line up to AB. Join the positions of tip of the pins E and F and produce the line up to AB. Okay, up to AB. Just AB, where AB? Wait. Join the positions of tip of the pins E and F and produce the line up to AB. Means you have to join the pins. And initially E and F points are there, and this is A and B. So you have to join these E and F pins with a line, and you have to extend the line up to AB. So this meaning of this line this much. Okay, you have to draw this line up to this much. Now you see, let EF meet AB at O. Let EF meet AB at O. EF. Yeah, you see this EF. Okay, it meets at O point. Okay, then similarly join the position of tip G and H, other two pins. Okay, and same it produced to the up to the edge of CD and meet at O dash. So in this step, the next step, next step you just and extend the line up to CD edge, this edge. Okay, like this, and they meet at O dash. Okay, it's clear. Now join O and O dash and also produce EF up to P by dotted line, EF up to P. Okay, now you see steps. The first steps you have to join O and O dash. Okay, and in this step it is written that you have to produce EF up to P, straight line. Okay, now you see you get two parallel lines. Okay, now this activity is done. Now in this activity you will note light ray has changed its direction at points O and O dash. Note both the points O and O dash lie on surfaces separating two transparent media. Okay, here you see this O point. This is the O point. It separates air and glass, means two media, and this last down point O dash, it also separates this O dash. This is air and this glass, means two media is separated by this O point or this CD line. Okay, so here what is written, you see the light. Okay, but what is here, just mention this red line. You see the light, it comes from air and then it bends slightly and then it again bends. You see this red line na? Like this, from air, then glass slab, then air, it bends. So this bending of light, what we call, this is called refraction. Okay, now the question is why this line just bend. Okay, now first I just draw a perpendicular n dash to AB. You see n and n dash perpendicular. This perpendicular line we draw. Perpendicular means at 90-degree angle. You see this is the line and this, it makes 90-degree angle. Okay, then draw a perpendicular n to AB and dash to CD. Downside also perpendicular, dash and n dash. Two perpendiculars you draw. So the light ray at point O has entered from a rare medium to denser medium. This is O. The rare medium is air and denser medium is glass. Because in glass the particles are close with each other. They are close. Okay, there is strong bonding. So this is rare. This is denser medium. Glass is denser medium and air is rarer medium. So light enters from a rarer medium to denser medium. So, or you can say from air to glass. Air here rare medium and glass is denser medium. Then note the light ray has bent towards the normal. You see the light, this is the normal na? The light bends towards the normal. Okay, when it enters from rare to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. Why it bends towards the normal? Because in air the speed is more. In air speed is more and in glass speed is less. Speed of light is less. Okay, so it bends toward the normal. But you see, when it moves from glass to air, then it moves away from the normal. This is normal, it moves away from the normal like this. Okay, again I just make, this is normal and like this it moves away from the normal. Okay, why? Because it enters from denser to rare medium. The speed is increased, speed of light is increased, so it moves away from the normal. These are the two laws of refraction. Okay, you should remember these laws. Now you see this, I complete this completed. Okay, now you see here EO is incident ray. This, there is E and O. This is incident ray, this is refracted ray. Okay, because it bends. And this is emergent ray. What is emergent ray? It comes in the original medium. Okay, you see the first medium is air. Okay, after refraction it again comes in air. So so this ray na, this O dash and this ray O dash H, like this ray is emergent ray. Okay beta, yeah. Now EO is incident ray, O dash, this is refracted ray, and O dash H, this is the emergent ray. So you may observe that the emergent ray is parallel to the direction of its incident. This emergent ray, this is the parallel to the direction of incident ray. Why does it happen so? This happens so because the extent of bending of the ray of light at opposite parallel faces, because it bends na, because from air to glass it bends, then towards the normal again it bends, away from the this time it moves away from the normal when it enters from denser to rare medium. The reason is speed of light increases. Okay, so this is called lateral displacement. You see the incident ray, but it like refracted. So this is lateral displacement. Okay, now extent of bending of the ray of light, this is clear. This is why the ray of emergent parallel to the incident ray. However, the light ray is shifted to a sideways slightly. What happens when a light ray is incident? Normally at the interface of two media. Try and find out when suppose suppose there is a light. Okay, if it falls at a 90-degree angle, then what happens? Then it moves like, okay, yeah, then you see what happens when a light ray is incident normally at the interface of two media. Try and find out. Now you are familiar with the refraction of light. Refraction is due to change in the speed of light. This is the reason. Refraction is caused because of the change in the speed of light when it enters from one transparent medium to another. Experiments show that refraction of light occurs according to certain laws. And what are the laws? Here the laws are: the first law, the incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal to the interface of two transparent medium, they all lie in the same plane. This is the same point like reflection. Incident ray, refracted ray and normal to the interface of two transparent media, they all lie in the same plane. All lie in the same plane means this, like this. Okay, this line should not be lifted. This is one plane. Okay, when you draw this incident and refracted ray on a page, this is one plane. Suppose you take a chart paper, okay, and you roll, then you put chart paper like V shape, and you just, if you lift one chart paper, means they are not in one plane. So here the similar things, they all incident refracted and normal, these all are in the same plane. Now the second one, the ratio of sine of angle, sine incidence and sine r, angle of refraction, it should be constant. This is the second law, and this is called sine law. Sine law, I think Snell's law. Sorry, Snell's law. This is called Snell's law. It whether the for the light of a given color and for a given pair of media. Okay, the sine I and sine r is constant. Suppose if you are doing the activity with glass slab, then for the glass slab, if you change the angles of angle of incidence, so always the ratio of sine angle I and sine angle r, it will be constant. Okay, if you change the medium, then it will be changed, and for that particular medium, the ratio will be same, it should be constant. Okay, sine I and sine r, you know, in mathematics, sine perpendicular upon hypotenuse, like this. Okay, so these are this is the law topic, that diffraction of light through a glass slab. Now what are the precautions? The first precaution, glass slab should be rectangular. Okay, and the surface will be, edges will be smooth. Okay, now drawing board should be soft. Distance of pins should be more than 4 to 5 centimeter. This is also one important point. Okay, then glass slab should not have any air bubbles. Protector should be of good quality. Okay, perpendiculars should be drawn correctly. Getting my point? Okay, so these all are the precautions while you do the activity. You should take care of these things. Okay, and what are the results? What is the result? The result is angle of incidence is nearly equal to angle of emergence. Nearly equal to angle of emergence. Angle of refraction is always less than angle of incidence. Okay, and then when light enters from air to glass, then it bends toward the normal. When it the emergent ray, then it moves away from the normal. ओके बेटा, सो दिस इज द टॉपिक. एक ही टॉपिक को कराने में देखिए 21 मिनट्स का वीडियो बनाना पड़ा. ओके, आपको फिर भी कुछ पॉइंट्स आपको समझ नहीं आया तो आप मुझे प्लीज़ बताइएगा कमेंट करके कि ये पॉइंट्स मुझे एक बार एक्सप्लेन करना है, बिकॉज मैं एक्सप्लेन करूँ तो बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा वीडियो बन जाता है, इसलिए मैंने थोड़ा पॉइंट जो है वो थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कुछ पॉइंट्स को एक्सप्लेन नहीं किया है. फिर भी आप जब इसको वीडियो को आप एक बार देखोगे और आपको कुछ पॉइंट्स में डाउट हो, कुछ आपको समझ ना आए, तो मुझे प्लीज़ बताइएगा, मैं आपकी बिल्कुल हेल्प करूँगा. ओके, थैंक यू.